Que pasa familia de dinero? I'm your host Hachi, back in the cut, and we about to turn the degrees up with another round of fantasy penny stock football. Shout out to anybody that's already a part of the familia. Shout out to you. Thank you. And I already know that you hit that like button. Much appreciated. It helps me out and it's free. And if you are a new viewer, all I ask for you to do is sit back, relax, and let's go ahead and go over everything about all these 5 penny stock football moves that we made. And my daughter has something for you.
Thank you for watching, and subscribe our video and like.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And we're gonna go ahead and go over MLGO, HOLO, Applied DNA Sciences, MLGO Biomes, it's a weird name, and then lastly Polestar. So we're gonna go over all these. We might be replacing a few, and I'll let you guys know next week. Football season is gonna be coming to a close in the next 2 months or 2 months or something like that. So we're gonna go over everything before we close out this first season of fantasy penny stock football. If you want to volunteer in this very fun way to keep track of your penny stocks as it goes up and down, there's a link down in the description, the Beacons link. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about these. Let's go over to the main scene. Okay, first one on the docket is gonna be Applied DNA Sciences. So I had said that it was gonna finish out the week either in 35 cents or go all the way down to 30 cents. Well, it beat my prediction of going down. It went down to 20 cents, and honestly, I count that as a touchback. We did not get it score a point there. It went down so bad, and it actually has some news as to probably the biggest catalyst as why it moved that way. So we had Applied DNA Sciences announces a 6.5 million fundraising plan. There's really all these things that's saying what they're offering, 32 cents per share, but it dropped significantly. So its offer is set to close on October 31st pending customary conditions. We'll find out exactly what happened, but when it comes down to Applied DNA Sciences, it is not looking good. I need some kind of catalyst to keep it afloat. It's actually hitting an all-time new low, I believe, of 19 cents on the week. When it comes down to MYNZ, I had said that, hey, MYNZ Biomed would go up to 28 cents. It actually fell. Now, it did go up to 28 cents. That was actually its peak. But then it dropped all of a sudden. I was like, okay, all right, fine. And no real news update with the company. So MYNZ Biomed, I'm going to keep, but not going to put on the penny stock football starting next week. So I'm not happy with the movement of that. HOLO, all right, big baller HOLO. Oh, excuse me. Nope, I'm sorry. I teased you. MLGO. Said that was going to go up to 25 cents on the 5-day average. It did go up to 23 cents, not even getting close to 25. And, it stayed at 22. It has no updates, no news other than MLGO announces major shareholder meeting. That's nothing really big for us. So we're going to move on to Microcloud Hologram. Microcloud Hologram last week was sitting at $3.58, fell all the way to $2.41 and rebounded to $3.60. It rebounded to a measly $3.18 at close. It actually finished out the week at $3.13. Now, the most interesting thing on the 5-day is going to be the volume, the absolute sheer volume that happened on November 1st. It caused the stock to absolutely spike. If we look at the bigger chart, when it came down to it, was 29.44 million, comparable to the spike last time, October 9th, 38 million. And the big spike overall, let's go to year to date. So if we want to see an absolute tremendous spike again, like the one we had over in February 16th, around that time frame, looks like we might repeat the pattern, which was a big spike here, dip, then spike again. But we'll see. No real news when it comes down to Microcloud Hologram. It just has its 28 million convertible notes planned. Hopefully that's enacted, but a lot of people are bullish right now. But again, this is why it's important to keep track. But $3.58 is where we were last week. So to see it fall down to $3 and finishing at 13 cents, it's kind of like, okay, all right. I mean, we're falling, we're moving upward, but we went down drastically. Especially one of the biggest catalysts was you know, earlier this week we received some bad news overall when it came down to it. So yeah, microcloud hologram, we'll talk about my expectations, but let's go ahead and talk about Polestar, our quarterback for the week. Did it fumble or fall? We had another L week. Polestar, $1.14 after hours. I think it might have went down. I'm not too sure, but $1.14. No, it went up. Went up by 3 cents, so $1.17. But it's pretty sad that it was at $1.33, and the company is actually releasing another Polestar 3 has arrived. So we do have news for Polestar. Polestar 3, we might go over this, but it's looking good. The Polestar 3 is the Volvo EX90 Sporter cousin. So as a similar look and whatnot, it's like a cousin. It looks pretty good, but the problem is that we just need earnings. So go over to my second channel, Tim Hotcher 2. We'll go over the earnings calls that's going to happen within the this upcoming week, some of my biggest plays of the week, what might move it, what should you be looking at for some of the blue chip stocks. But when it comes down to penny stocks, they're very volatile. News itself, it does move, like microcloud hologram did move due to the fact that we had a very poor JOLTS report. So that's what caused it to go down, a lot of stocks to go down. Could we see a revival with this upcoming election? We'll see. All right, so we're gonna bring up Polestar. Excuse me. We're gonna bring up a new sheet right here, and I'll bring this up. Let me go ahead and bring this up to you guys, and we'll do the main scene. And boop, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get these positions right. Of course, our quarterback is the person that we are most relying on. Unfortunately, I relied on Polestar to be our quarterback last time, and you know, I actually believe, due to the fact that we had a new car release, that we can actually see it shine this week. Even though it failed me last week, I still believe in Polestar as a company. I've seen it rise from even a penny stock, so I do look at this company like, yeah, I see huge growth within this company. So let's go ahead and open it up. It's $1.14 finishing out the week. I know that it could have went up or down after hours, but when I look at Polestar in the news that it just released this Polestar 3, I look at it like, okay, again, we want a win for the week, and with elections, it could bring it up or down. Again, this is one that I can make go up or down. So we'll say on the week, let's see, with its price movement, with the news that we got of the Polestar 3 arriving, let's say that it finishes up the week. Let me fix my arrow here, make it a little bit smaller. Let's say that it'll go up to $1.20. A little bit bullish if it goes up. I do want this to go up though. And if it goes down, we can see it go down to, oh man, I'm actually going to go drastic because of how drastic it goes. I'm going to go $1.80. Oh man, trying to 89 cents. So we'll go $1.89 if it goes down for Polestar. But that's some significant news. It's starting to get hot in this room, so let me take this jacket off. Okay, so we have Polestar out the way. Let's go ahead and move on to MYNZ bio. And my Polestar is in the quarterback position. It's the one that's going to hold it down. I still believe that Polestar is a strong overall company, and it's severely undervalued. I understand it needs some earnings, but in order for it to be boosted, but I still look at this company like it is I see the physical items out there, other than some of these other companies that I have not seen. Next, we're gonna have as our tight end, I believe last time we had, I'm gonna put MYNZ as, or was it Applied DNA? My bad. You know, and the last time we had Applied DNA Sciences, so I did move my quarterback. We're gonna go ahead and put Applied DNA Sciences as our mover for the as our tight end for the week, and MYNZ, and it finished out the week at 23 cents. This is one that I could choose to go up or down. If it goes up on the week, what I see it going up to is a sheer 25 cents. I know, not crazy. It's like, oh my gosh, only 25 cents. Well, if you got 1,000 shares and you bought it now, that's determining on how much it moves up. That's like $200, right? If it goes up. So, and I do suspect that we might just get a reverse split when it comes down to MYNZ Biomed, which is unfortunate. But if it does go down, I do see it going down. Oh, my bad. I do see it going down to 20 cents, to the 20 cents level. And I don't see it finishing out the 20 cents level that way. But this is where the price action for me might move down to. So it is unfortunate with my like I said, we're gonna replace a lot of these next week. Micro algo, I do see it going up. And I'm gonna put it as a running back. These ones it has to go up for the week or I automatically lose out. So I have to be very strategic on who I put in these positions. But when it comes down to MLGO, price action that I see it going to is from 22 cents going up to 24, finishing up the week at 24. So let's go ahead and make that blue. All right. Okay, so that is my goal for the week with micro algo. All we have is pretty much a reverse split, so I imagine they want to get it close anywhere as we move closer and closer to that day, to the 24. Oh man, let's go ahead and do our receiver position down here. The next one that we have on the docket, oh, wrong color. Next one we have on the docket is Applied DNA Sciences with the news of APDN. Hopefully we get some bullish news when it comes down to Applied DNA Sciences. Oh, my bad, guys. Cancel that. And it finished the week at 20 cents. So if you were to get in today, which I think, you know, it went all the way to $2. So with the fundraising, if it does go exponentially up, again, this has to be a move that goes up for me. I could see it go up to, if they do a reverse split, which is a shame because it's like, man, we had all this fantastic news from the company, got approved with some of its practices. But I say it goes up to 22 cents on the week. Very weak move. Again, I'm going to replace a few of these and take serious consideration, but I have to find some better movers over the time frame of the rest of the season. Let's go ahead and make this last one is going to be HOLO. Everybody's favorite. What do I think it's going to go up to? Again, this is not a HOLO video. This is just something I've started with and I have to talk about. It finished out the week at $3.13, but officially, excuse me, that's micro algo. Micro cloud hologram finished at $3.18. $3.08. Oh, what? I had a perfect circle. There we go. $3.18. Again, this is my big bullish movement upward. That's a horrible arrow. There we go. That's a better arrow. All right. I could say that it finally probably finish out the week like $3.50. 50 cents. That's all I'm asking for. $3.50. I'm not really high hopes about microcloud hologram. As a tendency to bring people in, and it's a shame. Let's go ahead and close this out and review everything. And let's go to the main screen here. And my pen decided to roll off. But what we have here is HOLO going up to $3.50. We have in the receiving top left receiving position micro algo at 24 and starting at 22. We have Applied DNA Sciences finishing at 22. At the bottom right receiving position, Applied DNA Sciences going up, especially with the bullish news of collecting more money. It's not bullish news. It's kind of like actually bearish news, because why are you collecting money? That's why we probably saw that sudden drawback. And we have Biomid, MYNZ Biomid. No news, so I really just see it going down to 20-cent level. Possible 25, but no real news unless we get some this week. Polestar could go all the way down to 89 cents. At that point, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor nor a crystal ball. I will be picking it up at that level, but Polestar being our quarterback, so this is going to be the week. We haven't really had any kind of wins comparable to the beginning of our fantasy penny stock football, which is unfortunate, a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. I will be substituting, might be cutting some players, might be selling them off. You'll find that out in the Discord. So make sure to join the Discord and check out the second channel where I'm going to be talking about blue chip stocks and the upcoming kind of things that are going to affect the stock market. If you know ahead of time, you can hedge, and also make sure to keep your portfolio on the up and up. You can make money going up and down. It seems like for the past few weeks, if you put puts instead of call options, especially on the SPY, the gold and stuff like that, you would have walked away with some money. Especially, I think, what was it? Google. Google. If you put a put and when I made a call, man, you would have walked away with some money. So all that and more in the Discord. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I do apologize for the length of it. It does take quite a bit in order to construct everything, and I will catch all of you, familia de dinero, in the next one. Adios.